Forget expensive supplements and trendy fat burners because these 10 everyday foods have far stronger scientific evidence for reducing dangerous belly fat. Some reduce inflammation. Others control hunger and improve insulin sensitivity. While one was originally developed for astronauts before reaching everyday consumers. By the end, you'll know which foods truly deserve space on your plate and which popular superfoods simply don't live up to expectations. I'm Dr. Kimberly Brown, and my team has helped thousands improve their health and reduce body fat using evidence-based nutrition instead of gimmicks. Before we begin, remember these foods won't magically melt fat overnight, and realistic expectations are essential for lasting success. Combined with a calorie deficit, regular movement, and enough protein, these foods can make losing stubborn visceral fat much easier. Let's begin with the food that surprises almost everyone, because it certainly doesn't look like a typical health food. Most people never expect one of the world's most nutrient-dense foods to resemble ordinary green pond water at first glance. It's called spirulina, a blue-green algae NASA once explored as a possible food source during extended astronaut space missions. That sounds fascinating, but what does spirulina actually have to do with losing stubborn belly fat more effectively? First, spirulina contains an exceptionally high amount of protein, making it one of the most protein-dense foods available today. Around 60 to 70% of its dry weight is protein, an impressive amount for a natural whole food. Why does that matter? Because protein naturally helps control hunger and keeps you feeling satisfied much longer after meals. Feeling satisfied after eating makes you less likely to overeat later, supporting one of the strongest predictors of successful fat loss. But here's where spirulina becomes even more interesting, because researchers are studying one remarkable natural compound found inside this algae. Its blue-green pigment called phycocyanin may help reduce inflammation occurring deep inside harmful visceral belly fat tissue. Visceral fat isn't simply stored energy because it actively releases inflammatory chemicals throughout your entire body every single day. That chronic inflammation is linked with insulin resistance, poor metabolic health, and making stubborn belly fat increasingly difficult to lose. Large scientific reviews found participants taking spirulina experienced modest improvements in body weight, body fat percentage, and let's keep our expectations realistic, because spirulina is not a magic fat burner or an overnight weight loss solution. When combined with healthy eating, spirulina may simply provide your body another small advantage during consistent long-term fat loss efforts. An easy way to enjoy spirulina is blending 1 teaspoon into a pineapple or mango smoothie for better flavor. Those naturally sweet fruits help mask spirulina's earthy taste while creating a refreshing and nutritious everyday smoothie you'll actually enjoy. And while spirulina has an incredible history, the next food spent decades carrying exactly the opposite reputation before science changed minds. For years, grapefruit was dismissed as just another fad diet food with exaggerated promises about effortless fat burning. Many people believed grapefruit contained a magical fat-burning enzyme, but scientific research eventually proved that claim they're completely false. Instead, researchers uncovered something much more interesting that may genuinely support healthy metabolism through a completely different biological pathway. Grapefruit naturally contains naringenin, a plant compound that appears to improve how efficiently your body responds to insulin. Here's why that matters. Every time you eat carbohydrates, your body releases insulin to move glucose into your cells efficiently. When insulin resistance develops, your body must produce more insulin, making fat storage much easier over time. Better insulin sensitivity helps your body process glucose efficiently instead of constantly struggling to keep blood sugar under control. One 12-week human study found participants eating half a grapefruit before meals lost more weight than the comparison group. Researchers also observed meaningful improvements in insulin resistance, making this surprisingly simple habit even more interesting scientifically. There is one important warning, because grapefruit can interact with several commonly prescribed medications used by many older adults. Some cholesterol medicines, blood pressure medications, and blood thinners may interact with grapefruit in potentially significant ways. If you take prescription medications, always ask your doctor before making grapefruit a regular part of your daily routine. Once your doctor approves, enjoying half a grapefruit with breakfast is an easy and practical place to begin.